stairs are steep.
So can you tell us about the Opera House? How old?
Yeah, it's let's see, 122 years old this year.
Wow.
But it will be in December.
Those are steep stairs. Look at that.
Y'all stay with Josh.
It's cool, man. It's really cool. You were telling me about this about a month ago. I didn't have a chance to come back.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you come up these stairs, and you bought your ticket up there at the top.
Oh, there's a booth up there, dude.
Are you making them steps?
All the names carved are really old.
Yeah, I think the newest one I could find that was dated was 1941.
So they carved all these names in the wall before they came to the movie theater.
It is. Way down there, isn't it?
This is it. That's where we're at. Here's the ticket booth. This is where you would get your ticket. Buy your ticket here.
Yeah, there used to be movies here too. Silent movies. What?
You can see the names carved on the wall. Here we go. Oh my.
Yeah, those were a new edition. They ran about
Wow, you can see the,
12, 1913.
they would shoot the video there, they'd watch movies here, or they would have an opera here.
It was built in 1900. So they didn't do their first show until 1902.
1902 is their first show.
And that's when all the traveling troops and everything.
And do stage performances?
Yeah, it was almost all originally live entertainment, vaudevilles, singers, dancers, magicians, comedians. They even put boxing rings up here and have boxing matches and wrestling matches. And then about 1912, 1913, they added the projector up there, started doing silent movies and stuff as well. And records are crappy, but Stan Laurel and Hardy played here.
Really?
Houdini played here. Buster Keaton played here. Lily Langtry spoke here twice, and then there were some other people that were famous in their day. But
Harry Houdini?
yeah, he was actually, a lot of people don't realize, he had over on the ties. I'm not sure you're familiar who Buster Keaton is.
Oh, here, kids, come here. Kate, come here.
Buster Keaton was a huge silent movie era actor.
Yeah, he had the
Him,
performance.
Charlie Chaplin were probably the number one, number two.
Mm-hmm.
And Buster Keaton's grandparents owned a farm. They had made the land run over by Perry.
Really?
So Buster Keaton grew up, or spent a lot of time over there, and his parents had a traveling show, a traveling medicine show, and Buster Keaton was an acrobat. And Harry Houdini in the vaudeville era was good friends with his parents, and he spent a lot of time over with them at Perry. And his family used to do local stuff, and so they performed here. And Houdini performed with him. Of course, that was well before he became famous. Yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy.
And same with Laurel, Stan Laurel from Laurel and Hardy. He was
So,
part of the travel.
standing on the same stage as Harry Houdini when he was a kid, or younger.
That is crazy. That is...
And, yeah, like I said, there were others, several silent. At that time frame, a lot of silent movie actors and actresses had one foot still in vaudeville and one in the movie industry. And there were several that toured through here during the summer months. But and there's probably others that, heck, like I said, the records aren't very good. See what other people know.
Wow.
I don't know if you're familiar with that book, Killers of the Flower Moon.
Yes.
You're making a new movie about that?
Yeah, which I now heard they're not going to release till next year. They were looking to release it before this November, but I guess the latest word is it'll be next year.
And they came through and redid the whole street front here for that movie.
Yeah, and actually every major who was murdered, they actually brought her over to watch a show the night she was murdered. And then they went to the Silver Moon, ate and got some booze and left town, and then, you know, that's the last time she was seen alive. But,
So her last show was here.
yeah, it was her birthday, and that's how they lured her out. They brought her over here to watch a show at the Opera House. Then they went and ate, grabbed some beer at the Silver Moon, which is about 3 doors down. It's just a hollow shell now. And then they left town, and then a couple days later they found her dead in a ditch north of Fairfax with a .32 bullet in the back of her head.
Wow.
Wow.
That is crazy.
That is.
Yeah, this was actually one of the first places Scorsese visited when he was first scouting before the Rona. It's kind of funny. I had, I guess it was a movie location scout. She approached us and said that they had some Hollywood people wanted to come and look at some of the buildings. And if it was okay, I was like, yeah, I don't care. And it's like a week or so later, she showed back up and said, okay, the director and some of his staff are coming. And a few minutes later, 3 white Cadillac SUVs showed up over there. And I didn't know who was coming. And a couple of bodyguards got out, which was kind of funny because it's Ralston, you know, there wasn't a lot on the street.
Yeah, there's nobody really.
And then Scorsese got out, and I knew he was a short man, but man, he is short.
He's a short guy.
Yeah, and they got out and came up here, and they walked up and down the building. In fact, he took a selfie down there in front of the Silver Moon. They came up here and toured this and stuff.
It goes all the way back upstairs.
Yeah, we had
There's another
they were supposed to film in here, then they weren't, then they were, then they weren't. And at the end, they basically ran out of time and money, so they cut the scene.
Oh, okay.
But we did use it with the extras. When
These
they were
old
filming,
walls.
they were using the whole street. And they filmed in front of the building, which was actually more useful, because you'll see that in the movie where in here, just people in the dark theater.
Right. I can see, yeah, I see what you're saying. I cut it for film usage.
Are all these original, right?
No, I painted those
You painted those?
2 winters ago.
That's really cool.
Yeah, we struggled forever what to put on the walls. We tried paintings and we tried, it just didn't, and then during that fall, I started thinking, well, you know, there were silent movies done in here. I'll do silent movie actresses over there and silent movie actors over here. Then it kind of, and it was just going to be a few on the top, and then it expanded to anything related to Oklahoma or period correct. And,
It's beautiful in here.
yeah, some of it's not period correct, but it's tied to Oklahoma. I got that. That's why James Garner's up there. A lot of people don't know, but he was born in Oklahoma. The little ghost town he was in so long there. Or like the Wolf Band down there, that's not period correct, but that's Lon Chaney Jr. A lot of people don't know it, but he was an Oklahoma boy too. He was the one that yeah, the curtains.
Okay, he's about to lower the curtain.
Canvas on wood, so they had to be raised and lowered intact. You ready? We're lowering.
Here we go. You ready? Look.
Well, look up. Dude, that is cool.
Wow. And then all the actors would get behind there and they would say the show is starting.
Magic.
Oh man. This
Yeah,
piano?
they coupled you with advertising.
Is this piano been in here?
Yeah, it was original. Unfortunately, it got destroyed by a roof leak.
So this was originally in here.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, it was used, you know, for the vaudeville and also the silent movies. They would send the score and they had to play. But unfortunately, it was sitting over there and there was a roof leak and it ruined it.
It was sitting. Eventually, they had it.
We have a 1902 model that a lady donated to us, but I have no idea how to get it up here. It took 8 of us to even move it.
How would you get it past that door and all
Well,
that?
there's a double doorway in the back with stairs. You went through the attic and then you drop down up there to the projector.
Okay.
And you know the poor guy that's running movies up there in the summer.
He's gonna be burned up.
He has a little bench up there, a light bulb, an outlet, you know.
Is that the original projector?
No.
That's just
That's one I bought, but it's period correct.
That's where they would be, huh?
That's where it would have been, yeah.
So you said there was an attic and the guy would climb up in there and drop
You
down.
just walk across through here.
Wow. That is so cool.
Yeah, I have no idea what happened. The original projector disappeared.
So this is the little ticket booth.
To that style right there. I think that's a 1918.
This is where you would give out your tickets. Yeah, it's right here. So this is Main Street Bridge?
That was the concrete bridge down here, and it was slightly south of where it's at now. Yeah, the town had a long history with the bridge. It was originally wood, and about every 2 or 3 years it'd wash out. And they finally built the steel bridge. Then it washed out. That's, you know, the Osage, there was no whiskey of any kind allowed in the reservation.
So once you crossed, you could get your whiskey on this side.
That's how the town started. The guy started right down there at the river, started a trading post. And, you know, supposedly selling, you know, trading goods, but it was mostly whiskey.
Whiskey on the back side.